Hello everyone and welcome to another day of cooking. Today I'm gonna show you one of my childhood favorite dishes, chicken soup with crushed pasta. For this recipe we're gonna use about 200 ml of tomato sauce, 2 chicken wings, 1 red onion, pinch of salt, about 3 to 4 garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves, a little bit of black pepper and about 100 grams of linguine. As a first step I'm gonna switch on the fire and let our pan get nice and hot. I'll add a little bit of olive oil as well, and I'll go ahead and cut the onion. Now the way that I remember it is that my dad was cutting it in very large chunks, so I'm gonna do the same. That should do. And I'll add it to the pan. As well as a pinch of salt. Give it a good mix. And let it cook for a little while. Right now I'm gonna take the chicken wings and just cut them in smaller pieces. So this recipe, even though it's called a chicken soup with crushed pasta, you're gonna see that it's something more like a natural pasta dish than a soup itself. So right now that my onions are getting nice and toasted, I'm gonna add the chicken. Give it a good mix and let it cook for a little while. And right now I will also add 2 bay leaves and about 3 crushed garlic cloves. And right now that the chicken starts to get a nice brown color, I'm gonna go ahead and add the tomato sauce. Give it a good mix. And I will also add about 150 to 200 ml of water. And a little pinch of salt. And right now that the sauce has started to boil, I'm gonna go ahead and take the linguine a bit at a time and just crush them in little pieces. And drop them inside the sauce. At this point you'll need to let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. But make sure to mix it every now and then so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And right now that our pasta is nice and cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and chop some basil, as well as a little bit of parsley, just to give that touch of freshness. And add it to the mix. So this is a recipe that doesn't require you to be fancy or anything. Just chop everything, have it inside, put some love in it and should be perfect. I'm gonna give it a final mix. Switch off the fire and it's time to plate it up. So as you can see, it's not a actual soup, it's not as liquid as a soup, but we used to call it a soup, a pasta soup with chicken, so that's how I like to call it now. Make sure to get some nice chicken. A nice big portion. And now, just as a final touch, I'm gonna add some grated Parmesan. That looks and smells fantastic. So just like this, my friends, with 3 to 4 simple ingredients, a little bit of time on hand and some love, there we have one of my childhood dishes, pasta soup with chicken, and you better enjoy it.